Hello everyone and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, World at War, and welcome to the final episode of this series where, well, hopefully we will finish off the remainder of the Allied forces and establish domination over the Earth. And that's the gist of it. Yeah, let's just see which things we still get to do. We've already taken care of the Navy. It's been a little while since I played this, so I'm not 100% on everything. Now, this Finnish forces, they're in a bit of a pickle, because they're not going to get a whole lot of supplies. These guys going to bomb them, and then they're going to be destroyed. So that's not great, and well, I would have difficulty getting some new forces out there. Dealing with a bomber like that is always problematic, because we would have a very hard time destroying it. We need to approach Iceland with 4 or 5 units before we can take that out. So that rather sucks, but yeah. Let's start sailing with these, and I thought you were gonna go back to Cairo, indeed. So I'm going to get the last of these guys back to Europe, because we don't need them there. There are no partisans in this area either, so I don't really need to worry. These guys will be sent, however. Okay. They're going through an enemy unit here. Ah, there's a submarine. And let's hope I get to destroy it. Probably not, but it's always worth trying. It's down to 1 now, so that's a good sign. Nice. All right. Completely getting rid of a submarine is very, very nice. I'm very pleased about that. Either way, that's not where we wanted to continue. We actually wanted to continue here. So none of these ports are actually up to snuff for now. So I can't really do a whole lot there. This is the Argentinian destroyer. You already moved. Yeah, I've done quite a lot already out here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just send these guys up to assist. And there's nothing much else for now. Just taking a look whether I can, you know, transport or do something else with these guys, but apparently I can't. Though I definitely want to get the destroyers out at the very least. Reinforce you. I want to bring all my naval forces to bear on the Americans and deal as much damage as we can. Meanwhile, these guys will move to. And let's get the remainder of these guys out of Russia, because no more partisans are needed. Or no more partisans spawn, which is a bit strange, but okay. Yeah, I guess we're done here. Then down here, we already took care of everything. Except for these. Unfortunately, they need to go back because of a lack of supplies. Yeah, that happens. Then it's time for Japanese activity. Apparently, it's no longer raining here, finally. So I think it's time to finish off these guys. Let's set this to naval tactical mode. And that luckily got rid of them. So I will take Dealey again on the next turn, or... yeah, that's pretty much it. So what am I going to do with the remainder of the carriers? Well, I'm actually going to send them over to... to the Pacific. Not the Pacific, the Atlantic. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna send them over to the Atlantic because I think they are much more needed there. And I think the naval engagements in here are pretty much over, except for anti-submarine activities, but that's pretty much the only thing. Now, I just spotted a submarine around here. Where is that? Oh, there. Okay. Near the Philippines. Oh well. Okay, those forces are sent there too now. Don't have any other forces that will go into that direction. Actually, these guys will. And I will send them there by transports too, because we do need the reinforcements. And getting the United States out of the war as fast as possible is pretty much my goal, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's already April, so we have very little turns remaining here in order to achieve what I want. And yeah, let's go there. So they're already doing pretty well. It's raining here, so I can't bomb these guys on Sydney. Nice, nice. I think I can use these to attack and then move out again. That will work out quite well, I think. Same for these. No, let's move in here. Ooh. Why, I don't mind that at all. What is the damage? 1? That's still good enough for me. And let's move back to Charleville here. So it seems like we got them on their last ropes, and I probably don't need these bombers there anymore. So I will operate them over to the United States in order to help out there. But I do want to keep the fighters here. Let's reinforce you. So I will have 2 fighters as interception, which should be good enough and will allow me to ship away the other units. Alright. That takes care of that. Now we still have some battles going on here, not too many. Nice, another submarine down. I'll just try to damage them here. And if I get lucky, I get lucky. If I don't, I don't. You will go back though to reinforce the... No. No, I know what to do. Alright. These guys definitely moving to the Atlantic. Huh? Oh, it can't go further. Okay. Let's do it like this then. Same with these. And the rest of these will just stay here for now, trying to at least damage the submarines. Okay, those are destroyed. Excellent. Now I'll just go and patrol the area around here. Although I don't think they have too much. Let's just block the harbor. No, they wouldn't be able to go there. Okay. Fair enough. I'm a bit afraid of this, though. To be honest. Oh, wow. Interceptors. What? Didn't expect that. Oh, no, I didn't want to... I didn't click it, even. What? That was odd. Well, they're not dealing a whole lot of damage. Can I switch them up? Yeah, that's probably a bit better. At least these guys can retreat then. I wonder how I'm gonna take out those heavy tanks. Maybe some of my bombers will be put to good use, but yes, that's tricky. Okay, well, either way, I think we're pretty much set then. With all of this stuff taken care of, if I take a look at my units. It's looking pretty decent. Yeah. Alright. So, I get to buy some stuff. Let's again do some research, which will be useless probably. Amphibious warfare, logistics. Let's not purchase anything for the Japanese, but I guess the Italians could go for light cruiser. Yeah, that really doesn't matter anymore. For the Germans, let's just enjoy ourselves with another battle cruiser, which will be done way too late, obviously. I don't even know why I'm purchasing stuff anymore. There we go. Let's just save the rest. And let's end it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, really. Yeah. Still trying to zoom in. Come on. Yeah, we get a little bit closer. President Roosevelt dies. Truman takes oath of office. Yeah, okay. Come on, zoom in. Zoom in. Nope. Well, my PC isn't the very best, but you would think that it would at least allow me to zoom in here. Maybe it's just the game taking all the processing power. I don't know. Come on. There we go. Well. It's gonna be interesting regardless. I need some HQs out there. For sure. Okay, more Americans. That's fine. Yeah, this ship is toast, really. Wouldn't have expected it any other way. A bit shocked to see that they found this, but well. Yeah, like I said, this isn't good. Oh well. How did they get over there? Yeah, they're not gonna get a whole lot done there. And okay, well, I have to say I'm a bit surprised by these odds, but I guess that happens. Oh wow, really? That's a lot of damage. I see. I guess things are gonna be more challenging than I thought. And they even cut off my army and the tanks there. So that's definitely gonna be a problem. I still think this lack of supply thing is very bad and it just seems to arbitrarily happen in some countries without any any change to the global situation. It's like, okay, in South Africa you have perfect supplies, it's not a problem at all, but then once you get to Madagascar, suddenly there's absolutely nothing. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I think. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's start with England here. Try to destroy another couple of units. This one should be quite easy, I think. I'm actually gonna attack here, even though we're also taking a lot of damage. And, okay, they can't switch up anymore. Lovely. Okay, let's start here then. And just move back a bit. Wouldn't mind destroying this army. Of course. Let's switch up these two. Okay. Maybe I still get to destroy these. That would also be very nice, but alright, let's try it. Perfect. It's another enemy unit down. You can no longer attack. Let's move you up. Yeah, let's attack here first. Nice. Yeah, I didn't take their capital, but well, I did destroy quite a good number of enemy units again, and these are badly damaged. Yeah, they're in good supply, but I don't think they'll have an easy job actually repairing them. So I think that will work out. I could run into an enemy cruiser. Well, let's land quickly then. That's not exactly what I had in mind here, but I can still attack it. And go back into port with the submarine. There we are. Wanted to spot that unit because I need to bomb it with not the medium bombers. Where is it? Also not the strategic bomber. I had a naval bomber here somewhere. That's what I thought, at least. Did I already ship it out? What a joke. Come on, game. Okay, how many enemy units are left anyhow? Let's take a look at the reports. So the USA still has 50 units and the British 23. 50 units, that's a lot. Even after all that destruction, 50, and that's the ground units, I believe, only? Yeah, that's land units. They have 19 naval units and 20 air units. We actually have less air forces than the Americans and barely any more naval forces, so that's crazy. Yeah, let's go here though and try to deal with the garrison. Don't tell me I... Oh wow, really? It's just unbelievable. Okay, game, you got me. I want to declare war on Ecuador though. Diplomacy, Ecuador, the Japanese, yes. Well, I can't quite move in there, but I'll take it on the next turn. Sending these guys out, probably against Panama, so I can move through this territory here. That's probably going to be the best case here. So we did get Bolivia, they will fall, then Brazil will fall on the next turn. It's May 4th. So I kind of have one turn left. I already know that I won't be able to make my goals, unfortunately, but still. Yeah, you're never gonna be able to take that down. I'll just take Veracruz and take a harbor here. My problem now is that, yeah, I need to get these guys in supply. Okay. Not gonna lie, that's pretty bad for me. Okay. Yeah. Right, well. First of all, I'll just try to destroy this. Quite a low chance that I will succeed. But any damage is welcome. Nice. I also think that the Americans probably don't get that much MPP anymore. Let's go to the graphs and take a look here. MPP, their collected income is now closer to 500 than to 800. So that works out quite nicely, I think. Yeah. Okay. I have no ships in that area, unfortunately, so I can't really do anything. Because I'm primarily focused on this area. Yeah, this is really bad. Still, I will try to destroy as many units that are trying to land like this. Naturally. Although that doesn't really help. Please tell me you can move? No. Come on, you can't let these guys land. Good. I wonder if those count as naval forces or as land forces. I guess land forces. Still, they have so many, it's crazy. I need to know how much of a range they have. 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, I can't attack them any other which way. Only 1 damage? Wow. Okay, well that was wasted. So they retook this. I can't believe I let slip this important harbor. What? They can't even attack? Great. That's really great. Now the one potential way these units would be saved is by destroying this airplane. But that's never gonna happen. Alright, yeah. Let's try to look for some enemy ships that might or might not be around. Rather, most likely they aren't. Definitely sending some subs back too. Ah. Oh. Definitely not landing. Yeah, next turn I'll be able to invade at the very least Curacao and the Dominion Republic. Things just aren't working out very well around here. I need more long-range amphibious transports too. Yeah. Alright, that's taken care of somewhat, I think. These will pretty much have to wait until I've secured Panama. So they can't really get through anyhow for now. They will have to wait. There's nothing I can do up here anymore. Neither really here. Okay, let's still send some of these guys back because we need them there. Let's declare war on Lagos and Nigeria. White. I suppose I'll take it next turn after suffering some casualties. These ports are also doing a bit better now, and I think maybe if these ports don't get destroyed, then I will get some supply out here. These already are 2 supply, which is great. I guess I'll just have to wait for a bit. Yeah, I suppose so. And once these supplies increase, or the ports level increase, maybe indeed they won't suffer the penalties anymore. Potentially. Not saying that will happen. Okay, it's not here. Oh, it's just the one down there. Nice. Oh, okay, they just don't want to go in there. Alright, let's retake Dealey. Come on. There we go. And take that. Well, that's unfortunate, but I will take them down on the next turn. It's not really that big of an issue. If I... keep moving though, eventually I will just take it. They do have Melbourne as an alternate capital, but it's not going to be a hassle. Alright, there we go. That won't help anybody. I need to look really carefully because this. Yeah, let's use the southernmost one because I need my units there less and less. Really, game. Right, so they destroyed that unit, and clearly I can't go there yet, so let's get another one of these guys out there. They'll, oh, really? They'll get better supplies later. Again, I still need to send forces over there. You will take care of the air forces around here. And you will take care of these troops. For now, I think it's... probably best to bomb these anyhow. Because I still need to lower the amount of ground forces the Americans have. And destroying that is nice. I mean, I just need to be very careful here. Let's send you out. As well. Maybe I should get closer and attack their planes. Planes are more expensive, and thus it's tougher for them to repair it every turn. And I really want them to burn MPPs, so that... Or I can just outright destroy their units, which is of course the best option. Okay, what else do we have left? I don't think too much. I really don't need these kamikazes either. So I think we've got it here. Yeah, let's zoom out for a bit. That seems that way. Oh, I guess except the 1st Hungarian army. Okay, let's declare war on the Dominican Republic then. Or they are already in the Allies? Ah, well. That didn't go exactly the way I had imagined it. Of course. Well, that's just swell. Right. Besides that, though, there ain't that much I can do except to reinforce some of these planes, and I can still bomb some around here. They already attacked, they intercepted. Let's go for some strategic bombing. They do have a lot of interceptors. You can't reach that far, right? No. Okay. No, not the town. They already attacked as well. And okay, well, let's ship it back to the enemy then. This is turning out to become a pretty big disaster, if you ask me. Let's purchase some more guys. As for the Germans, I guess first of all 3 more armies. It's a shame they don't have an auto maximum upgrade button. This takes pretty long. Okay, I can't purchase anything anymore. The Italians. And the Japanese. There we go. Let's end the turn. Yeah. They'll be destroyed on the next turn, unfortunately. Well, at least Bolivia surrenders. And Portuguese Timor again. Okay. Well, let's see then. Yeah, that doesn't end very well. Well, they did repair those units, which does give me another turn, kinda-ish. What are they doing there? It's... Oh, wow. That is extremely lucky. Ten strength. Well, this is also why I keep trying to deal with, at the very least, these light cruisers. You know, every enemy ship that gets destroyed counts. Sure. They're trying to attack my HQ. I mean, attacking San Diego I can get. Oh yeah, I forgot about this ship. Wow, I'm playing like an ass. Yeah, I'm sorry, ship. Wow, they still do have a lot of airplanes going for them. Well, there we are. How did they get there? Oh my god, how is that even possible? Like, this is just unbelievable. Okay. Oh, game. Such a silly game. Okay. I guess that's pretty impressive. Okay. Right. Well, that's turned out to become problematic. Things are turning into a bit of a disaster for me around that area. Just again, take a look at the UK. So it's June the 1st, which I guess is kind of like the last turn, but definitely I didn't make any of my objectives. Yeah. So, you know, that's unfortunate. But, oh well. Let's just see how quickly we can actually take down these guys. I'll be again taking a look at 45, 19, 19. 45, huh? Seems to be a problematic spot, just in general. Well, keep blasting away. Really? Talking about problematic. So I'm completely stuck except here. Still haven't gotten Manchester. These guys will be in very poor supply now, though. So they should be relatively easy to destroy. Oh. Well, I suppose that's another turn somewhat wasted. How many troops do the British still have? 23. So also quite a lot. So that makes it take so long around here. Okay. That's just that particular place. Let's go to Australia next. Because I think at the very least we can shine in this area. And of course, once the war here is done, I will be able to send out most of these troops towards the UK, which I also need to do. I think already we really don't need the planes here anymore. So I'm gonna start preparing for the removal of most of these forces. Oh yeah, you need to go to Perth. Sorry, wow. They still need to wait for the harbor. But I'm definitely shipping out these forces. Okay. Let's go here. Now I think these guys will already fall, but just in case I might... No, there's nothing I can do. If they don't fall from me taking their capital, they don't have any secondary, and these are only poor cities like that. That's just... There's nothing gonna happen here. Yeah, let's take that. Japanese declare war on Panama. Then the reports. They don't have to do that, okay. I can go through now. And what I will do is try to destroy this. Because I wouldn't be getting any supply otherwise, so I really need to. Oh, come on, it's not my day. So if you... Let's just try these ships here first. They might potentially deal a damage. It's a very low chance. But I think they could. Maybe. Okay, so I guess there are only two things that I can do. I didn't land here yet, so I'll just leave those alone. But I will destroy these guys. And I can't land there, but I'll take that on the next turn. I can land in here and take St. John's. This will allow me to take Panama on the next turn too. And I will land up here in Colombia. Taking that harbor. And now these guys just move up like this towards the capital too. And I got some other ships coming from down there. I guess that's the best I can do for now. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that oil field already, so I think indeed we're pretty close to taking entirely of South America at least. Okay, let's continue towards Africa. Let's take Nigeria. Then I'll go down the old-fashioned way. Luckily, yeah, they're no longer suffering from poor supplies. They can't quite get there yet. That will take some time still, so we just have to wait. Let's operate you up here. That's pretty much the last of those forces. Reinforcing these. And if I just need to check for enemy ships around here. That's the first one. Ah, some more. Perfect. Again, I will settle for nothing less than the complete destruction of the enemy navy. That's the only thing that will allow me to transport units without too much problems. Nice. Very pleased with that result. Time to take on another light cruiser. At least try to. Now, how many naval units? 15. Okay. Send you back, reinforce you. There we go. I suppose that many of these will have to go back as well. I mean, some of these can still fight, like the battleships here. They can't even reach it. But many others are quite out of supply. And I destroyed another few ships, that's okay. Okay, 3 and 1 is not exactly the result that I'm looking for here. Now this is still a problem. I'll just be using regular transports for now, and yeah, here, gonna take some damage. But that seems to not register. I don't really get how that works. It does work for the enemy, but apparently the AI has some trouble doing that for our side as well. So that's a bit strange. Took care of that though. All right, things. I want to save the actual USA for last. Okay. At least they found it. Didn't expect them to have yet another one. Okay, this was quite nasty because it means that pretty much all my units are suddenly out of supply. Kinda need to take these guys down, which is gonna be tricky as well. It's a really good move by the AI, this. Especially if stuff like that happens. Lovely, of course. Yeah. Okay. At least that happened. Now I just need to find a way to get a unit in there. Okay. I just have to shift my forces a bit then. No, that not like that. Okay. This is another HQ. I need a lot less than actual armies. Which of course I can't deploy now because now the harbor is not in good shape. You know what I'll do? I'll send over these guys to Central America. Luckily, I still got a couple of battleships laying around here. For these new fancy cruisers that they're getting. Okay, well that's no good, so at least I can damage it this way. There we go. The question for me though is, I don't think I want to send them up, to be honest, because I think not only do I already have enough trouble here, or I don't want to send them over to this side. The enemy suddenly being able to move in ridiculous ways around here does put me in a lot of trouble. It's just like, how are they suddenly able to take that stuff? It's just very problematic. And it means that most likely these guys will get destroyed, but you know, I can still do a few things around here. First of all, I don't mind trying to take the rest of Mexico. First and foremost. Then, secondly, what am I saying? These guys are gonna be screwed. Yeah, they're gonna get wrecked. That's what's gonna happen. Oh man, things are not looking too well. They are not. Yeah, my invasion force is pretty much destroyed out here. This is not good. Okay, let's operate these out. And I want to operate more fighters in. Get these guys into Halifax. You down here to take over that hex, so I might be able to land some forces in there. Okay, well. No, I'll reinforce these. Okay, this is a time for me to just reinforce most of these planes. It's probably for the best. And I should really only try to go by amphibious, but I'll send out a few regular transports along with them once again in order to try and get more troops over to the USA. Yeah, again, let's take a look at that report. 37 land units now, 19 air, 13 naval. Okay. Let's send you out. I got some new ships. And did I get those for the Germans too? I don't think so. So we know that they at least have 2 battleships and a heavy cruiser up north. Yeah, they're pretty much out in force still, the AI. Alright, let's see into what kind of a disaster this will turn. I have to pretty much retreat back to Mexico with whatever force I can have or into the harbors. I hope these guys will be out of supply now. I mean, Houston is an industrial center, but maybe it doesn't give supply and things won't be that bad. Okay, actually let's move you back because these are much more dangerous than a 5 strength core. If these guys are out of supply, I might have a shot here. Don't know if this will do anything, but maybe it helps. Okay, I guess here we go. Ain't nothing else that is worth doing. I think. There. Only purchasing stuff. So like I said, I ultimately didn't make my objective of destroying the USA either. And yeah, that's a shame. So unfortunately, wasn't able to do it myself. You know, maybe if you can do better, then would be nice. letting me know your results. I want to take a look at how long this is going to take still. Yeah, these guys going to die. Yep. Hey, Brazil surrenders. They had some units there, okay. Ecuador surrenders. Nigeria too. This partisan activities take very long. Still this stuff. These harbors should be going to level 4 now. I guess these probably go to 0 every time, but at least the ports are giving some stuff. Yeah, so the game actually does stop. Or not. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like I expected, the game just ends here. Yeah, I was under the suspicion that I might be able to continue playing this game because of comments from players, but I guess not. So I guess we'll just go over what the enemy still has. So on the next turn, or this turn technically for us, definitely Australia would have fallen. I guess they still had quite a few air forces there for some reason, but there's no way the Australians would have survived after that. Then this was rather unfortunate. They had just the garrison here. Next turn probably would have been able to take that. Still quite a bit away from South Africa though. 8 strength. Oh yeah, Leclerc's forces. Huh. Yeah, I guess they would be quite powerful indeed. But we would have been able to take this without too much problems. And Belgian Congo too. It would have just taken time. More airplanes. So we did get Brazil. Unfortunately didn't get Panama, because I would have taken it on the next turn. Just one garrison here. We would have taken this too. So as for the Americans, they mostly had their stuff around this area. Actually, most of the coast is still unprotected. So it would be interesting to land at Boston and New York, you know, harass the enemy a little bit more. This was problematic. Maybe we would have been able to get out of it. These, they seem to be at 7 supply, so they probably would have taken San Antonio, but we would have at least been able to get to New Orleans, get some supply back there. Then out here, wow, carrier. That's unexpected. Yeah, we would have continued to fight here for some time as well, I guess. It would definitely have taken at least 4 or 5 more turns, I think, to take over entire USA at the very least, seeing the number of forces that they have and all of that. Again, I don't think the game will allow me to continue playing. I got really close to world domination, so I guess I'll just have to take that as a trophy for effort. At least I tried. Not even Britain has fallen. If we take a look here, most of their infantry is destroyed. They have a lot of planes. We would have crushed those relatively quickly. But yeah, I would have still taken some fight. So even though there's no doubt that I would have won ultimately, yeah, they had a reasonable amount of ships up there. Where were the rest of their ships then? They had nothing here. One guy there. Yeah, so the rest of their force is pretty much ragtag, submarines and other stuff. Not any coherent force. You know, just this. Well, that's a damn shame, actually. But I guess all good things come to an end. I had some fun. In the end, I just kind of got a bit tired of this, but yeah, it was still enjoyable to play, and I don't mind seeing it through to the end. I would have gladly, finished it off during this episode, but I guess we can't. So, I want to thank you all for watching this LP. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will not do an allied run. I think the same flaws for this game are that we had in the War in Europe series are still here. I don't think the allied side provides that much of a challenge, and I'll be focusing on other LPs anyway. I still want to do my U-boats campaign, and then also a campaign for the new Imperator Rome game, which will be coming up next week. So I got those planned. So I think it's time to call it a day regardless for this LP. So once more, thanks for watching. Hope to see you all in my other LPs, and take care.